Hey YouTube, how's it going? Ruthless Rufus here, and today we're going back to King's Quest. So, the last time we played it, I believe we had just finished the Quest of Chivalry. And now we get to continue to join in the tournament to become a knight, or I am a knight? I don't remember. Okay, so let's get back in and play. I don't think that guy's grasped the concept of whispering. Ah, the lady. Building us a bridge. Or built us a bridge. Of sorts, anyway. Skip to the end.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh,
The
what does the
crumbler?
crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
Seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Wow, that thing really motors, and so does she. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather lately. So, okay, so we have a bridge. Oh, yeah, under the weather. So, what's... We can't go down there because of distress.
So, how did you find an eye?
An eye? Hello.
Was a hideous beast lurking inside.
Why would you put your hand in?
Rude.
I have 1 coin to my name. I don't remember anything of this game. We have a pumpkin.
That pumpkin is housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Okay.
West, Tournament Theater. North, Town Square. South, under development, coming next spring.
The next part of the game. Maybe we go south then. We have another weird horn. What is the point to these horns?
A new kind of
As
horn,
expected.
but the same result.
Ribbit.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous beasts, Whisper will find you.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
No frogs for me then. Although that frog has stuck around. Which would suggest that... Okay, so I figure I need an eye from a hideous beast.
You hideous beasts.
Pickety, pick.
pick? Oh.
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
That looks quite useful. Can
I'm
I...
almost done here.
I want that to grab a frog.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Aww. Ooh. Dogs fighting over a steak?
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it!
She's badass!
These dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year.
Seems like an odd
Usually, they
combination.
travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Yeah.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town.
I didn't open it.
Patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
I want a patch.
I
Could be
walked
useful.
into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Okay. Can we do anything down here? She wants me to keep this closed. This seems somewhat counterproductive to keeping it closed. So we'll keep it closed. I bet you I need to go out there eventually, though. No! I thought I could do something with the cart. Okay, so down there's clearly a bust.
If that's the thug who stole my shield, you're in for a world of hurt.
It might be. I wonder if she'll ever find
Hey,
out.
ma'am, sorry, those locks weren't meant for you. First my bed goes missing, and now this act of cowardice. When I catch those thieves, their keysters are gonna get a walloping from me and Mrs. Crumbler. Speaking of, have you seen anyone carrying my missing shield around town?
Yeah, that guy. Should I tell her? I feel like I should. The path of a knight is one of honesty and righteousness.
So, I took the shield, but it was for a good cause. This poor man who lives in his cart was stranded out by a river, and all he wanted was a wheel. So I came into town, and I couldn't find anyone to pay, so I borrowed the shield and brightened up that sad man's day. So, I'm sorry about that.
Huh. I'm standing here telling you I'm gonna crumble the person who stole my shield, and you come clean. Right to
Yeah.
my face? Now that's boldness I can admire. If you help me get the tourists flowing back into town, we'll be square as a sledgehammer. I'll unlock my door. A bed stealer I can deal with. Someone with my handcrafted shield would prove way more difficult to wallop.
I feel good about that. I'm glad I told her.
Back away from the crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order. Hello.
Mental note. Hi. Where can I find a hideous beast
Do you have
eye?
any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year.
Why don't you join?
Far-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death.
So
As
a
they
frog?
say, fortune favors the bold, and I see braveness in those eyes. It's not fully developed
In
yet,
my
but it's
eyes?
there. That little
All I
flicker,
can see
fire
is
dancing in
human
your stare,
waste.
I'm gonna watch you closely. It may be time for a new apprentice.
So, I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin.
Ooh.
I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Sorry, told you I'm sick. Oh, I didn't. Wait, gardening tool?
How much for that gardening tool?
1 shiny gold coin.
Well, I know that. I want to buy it.
Bye.
Fortune favors the bold, and Amaya favors the fortune.
Well, thanks for that.
You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
I feel like that is something I'm going to need. So, option 1 is a big blade thingy.
Hello there, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Keep the
Stash.
shop from lacking our usual favorites. With all the bridges out and my supplier missing, I can't keep all my delicious treats stocked. But have a look around. I'm here to answer any questions.
Okay, how am I supposed to use a pie to get an eye?
Custard? Oh, just like my mom used to make.
Oh, I'm saving that pie for a special occasion. Sorry.
Why is it...
Oh, custard?
Oh,
Just
no.
like my mom used to make.
Oh, I'm saving that pie for a special occasion. Sorry.
Why have a pie there if I can't buy it?
The sign read, ask us about our free samples.
Ooh, free samples. I like free samples.
I am here to serve.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample
Walnut
our new
strudel.
Walnut strudel.
Sounds tasty.
However, I ran out of bitter root. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
Okay, I'm starting to get a plan.
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie.
Yeah, but I want an eye, not a
Solve
heart.
all of Daventry's problems with weapons and force. That's not the night I want to serve. A meal to.
Oh, I.
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie. A
Star
delicacy big
shrooms?
enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately,
true.
my ingredients haven't been delivered. And I can't complete the recipe.
So how does it
If
smell?
bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead. Tell you what,
Ew.
if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Good day.
Bye,
So we have pie. by pie. No subliminals. A big whacker. And what has this person got? Oh, people. I think.
On the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our air, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Ah, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He seems to be a bold soul, primed to take Daventry head on. However, he is one who needs to think a little more before he acts if he's going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Why?
Zounds, did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
So we're judges. This is my judging phase.
Ariel and I don't read
What's his sexy phase look like?
Yep. There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at one shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Okay, and what can I see? Blue lantern thing.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot. It looked like some type of broken lantern.
Ooh, what are these little guys?
Those are bird
Grenades!
boys. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are
Could be
expired,
useful.
though, so they're just for display.
Is that it? I guess that's it.
He reminds me
Upstairs?
of our son.
I always miss him this time of year.
How can we help?
How much for the
How much
candle?
for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of one shiny gold coin.
Starting to see a pattern.
Do you have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next
I
shipment.
kinda need one
When
now.
will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
I
Yes,
do.
I have always dreamed of becoming a knight.
I'm becoming a knight.
With Daventry's addendums, this, and proclamations, that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my
The
father
moat
was a knight,
monster.
and my grandfather
I'm
was a
gonna
knight.
kill the moat
My
monster.
grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule makers.
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh, well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Fare thee well.
May your shoes point you towards adventure and click whatever danger is near.
That would be useful. So we have a big whacker or a pie. We need to start solving some of these problems, I think. And doubt there's anything out here to help me. There was a path this way, I believe. What's around here? Some bells?
No one should notice one bell missing.
Okay. Who's this guy?
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today. The announcement board was covered until round 2 of the tournament.
Okay. Let's get settled in. So I have a bell. Maybe I can mount that on the door and it'll jingle whenever anybody...
Stand on this side of the rock.
Whenever anybody comes through the gate. I see somebody has set a trap.
What a peculiar trap.
We now have some meat. Shall I try and trigger the trap? Guess not. Yeah, there might be something down there. No, I don't want to climb out. Can I pick a mushroom?
Alright, sugar shroom.
Yes! We need those. Okay. Now we can climb out. So, underneath a big boulder grows the thing, right? How do we move the big boulder? We need leverage. A floaty island that's so floaty I'll be amazed. Amaze me, the world's greatest and only floating island. Don't turn right, no floating islands that way. It needs to be done.
Starberries framed a serene view.
Starberries?
Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. Someone had set the scene for a lovely evening.
Ooh, no.
My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever?
Aww.
Put this back.
That's adorable. I need a...
Bees!
I ruined the bees' day and that lovely meal.
Aww. Can I,
I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
I feel bad that I ruined the proposal. So we have the berries for their potion. Let's not scream until Dag pulls over the wagon. Floating island under construction. No joy of that. I'm finally going to find one that works, and it's just going to summon something huge and kill me, isn't it? Okay, guess no floating island then. What's this way? Do we disturb him? Yeah, screw it.
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
Aww. A rope? I don't want to kill a goat. Oh, I can't kill a goat. Shoot.
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Okay. So I need to learn how to do that before I can do that. Into the cave.
Moving any further,
This is kind of spooky.
bad idea.
A lantern! I can get a lantern. No, I remember this. Did I go off that way before? Another, Nope, nothing. I'm kind of assuming they're going to pay off eventually. Hey, a bridge survived. A bridge did not survive. Climb, silly man! Ah! I'm assuming that's the moat monster. And I'm not going that way.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs?
I didn't realise it was your back.
Right now.
Because I'm Bridge Troll 2, I return with better tasting food. Careful, I've slain many monsters before. Do I get a pie? Threaten him?
You'd better
Threaten
let
him.
me go. Slain many monsters in my day.
Oh, how annoying for them. Anyone I know.
Well, too many to count, really. Have you heard of the Ravenous Yeti of Serenia? The Skulking Crystal Dragon of Eldritch? All slain by me. Single-handedly.
Oh, you mean Bill and Susan? We had tea together last week. Now are you sure you wish to threaten me?
No.
Nope. I'm sorry. Don't know what came over me.
Ulfie's glad you changed your mind, but I ask again. Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Because...
I'm a bridge troll?
Because, like yourself, I too am a bridge troll. See?
You're pretty ugly for a troll. A long nose and a bushy tail like that. Are you sure you're not a bridge bandicoot?
You would it taste of bandicoot?
Do you like the taste of bandicoot?
Ulfie loves the taste of
Then
bandicoot.
no, I'm not one of those.
I am most certainly a bridge troll.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. It's just that I've been crossed so many times. One more time, and I might emotionally collapse. Would you be so kind to accept my apology and join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Oh yes,
no.
of course, the troll dance. I only know the traditional Ludor version. version, so you should start.
Very well.
If this turns into Rock Band. It pretty much did. Run away?
You're no bridge troll, so I ask you again. Give me one good
Kinda guess I'm just gonna have to bring him food.
If you let me go, I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that.
Hey, what's wrong with my feather?
Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion.
Good.
Now, where do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
An eye?
Can you share with me why all the bridges seem to be missing in Daventry?
Well, little Goosey, until further notice, the Bridge Troll Guild is officially on strike. For too long have we, the Bridges, have been stomped on by sharp-pointed shoes of the puny guards. And do they care that my back breaks out in an itchy rash from all that marching? Of course not. As Pilar says, for shame, Daventry. We're not going back to work.
Is he on?
The kingdom can take better care of their roads. I should be at the meeting, but Ulfie always shows up fashionably late, right when the croissants are served.
Good play.
You wouldn't happen to know where I can find an Eye of a Beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday.
Me too.
Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and
Purple
1
eyes.
tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one.
I get the feeling that I'm going to need to do all 3 of them.
Helping you.
What are all those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from
Right. I was kind of right.
Ulfie was
Something big would
instructed to
come.
Keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
Happy trails.
Don't want to blow that horn.
Briskly, Goosey. Ulfie is starving.
Hey folks, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe to the channel, and also you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter at GamingForGood11. And until next time, you've been awesome.